Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are we all doing today? I am here again for a new video reaction, and we are going to check S handle of Commander Royce. He says something very interesting, and I want you to pay close attention to the write-up. Some of us may not have seen this, some of us may not be aware, but whether you are aware or not, let us talk about it. So that this post he made, he says, thank you all Biafrans for this historical position by officially electing Igwe Butuzor, aka C. Royce, as Chief of Defense Staff of Biafran Defense Forces. I sincerely appreciate you all and promise never to let you down. We move with highest speed. Thanks to you all the cabinet members. Thank you our honorable ministers. Special thanks to our honorable acting prime minister, Nkere. Wow. Okay. Thank you all, Honorable Conflict Resolution Committee, CRC. Special thanks to the leaders of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mas Namode Kano. Special thanks to the Biafran Prime Minister, Mas Ekpa, and thanks to all the entire Biafrans worldwide. Igwe Butuzor, aka Commander Royce. So, is it the reason why some people are somehow kind of feel somehow irritated about the decision of men on ground? It does not mean that their job is not being recognized, or you are attacking them or looking down on them or criticizing them. That's not what it means. But politics is a politics. Do they have right to play politics? Yes. But to some extent, you have your choice. You have your right to choose what you want to choose. Nobody is threatening them now, right? But people who have their right also to choose who they want, their life are being threatened. Threatened by them or people who share the same idea with them. When the whole thing started, I was these people, I mean, different division army, their department, different defense force, people like me, and I believe many Biafrans were expecting them to stand like a kind of to serve as a peacemaker, but they decided to venture into the issue. Whether you like it or not, from Nkere, Sona Barawa, all of them, it's all about power. It's all about power. I'm not against him being elected as defense force. What is that again? Or is that again? Yeah, the defense staff, chief of defense staffs of Biafran Defense Forces. Meaning that the new cabinet is null and void to them. And you see reason why CS want to recruit another military forces, because this kind of thing is not how a country is being run. You don't take side because you're already there. You are in the power, and everything must scatter because you are there. You don't want anything to touch. And it's not as if CS don't want to work with them. They are the one deciding not to work with CS. It's as clear as night and day. Their work is very important. Very important. That is why I don't argue when people say that they are the engine of Biafran government in exile. Truly they are. But that does not mean that everything must go, the way they want and the way they choose. Because they may wake up in the morning and tell you that this is what they want. Are you willing to feed that, to give to them? Think about it. I don't want to hear anybody, oh, you're attacking men on ground. I'm not attacking men on ground. I'm just trying to tell you that publicly accepting that you don't want to work with somebody and you want to work with another person is a no-no. It's not a good sign. I'm telling you honestly. Had he made a point or made it clear to CS that he want to have a meeting with them and iron things out and find a way to solve it without insisting that one particular individual must be the one to be in contact with you, it simply means that you are nursing cabarism. Whether you like it or not, that's what it means. Because when we talk, they say, "Oh, you are going too far. You are touching what you should not." I'm not touching anything. I'm just telling you the way country is being run. Unless if this Biafran government and Biafran freedom and Biafran declaration is just a fallacy, maybe you are just using that to milk and to gain something. Then only I can understand. But if you want to tell me that Biafran should be aiming just like other countries that have succeeded in life, then they don't build their country by this kind of mentality. It's not how it works. And the earlier you start paying attention to this key element, it's better for all of us. Anything that will make your freedom of Biafra to be built with the mentality of cabarism. Kaba, my paddy. Don't know if you remove my paddy, yeah, I feel scattered in here. Something that does not even concern you at all. For example, I know some of you are confused about what I'm saying. Nkere as Minister of Finance, Sona Akbarawa as Minister of Information, Success as the person that is going, delivering messages to men on ground and different government in exile, and somehow connected to de facto government in homeland. Using this one channel, I don't care about the allegation of committing crime, and I don't care about it because I don't have any evidence against anybody. I'm not saying that I'm here to represent any issue that people are putting out there about any particular individual. What I'm saying is on a neutral ground, like the way it's supposed to be. I don't want to tie some of the suspicious activities that some people are pointing fingers at Success or any other person, because I don't have evidence on that. But it left for people who have the evidence to bring it forward. Then we cannot talk about it. But as long as it is the way it is today, I don't want to venture into that. But what I'm trying to tell you is that it's not normal for an army officer or any minister to claim that for you to remove Success, that you are putting his own work in danger. Is a lie. Because nobody will live forever. Imagine if something, God forbid, happened to Success. Something that happened, that may be natural, something. It's just imagine that. Are you trying to tell me there's no other way to move forward? These are the kind of lies that makes me go gaga. Each time I try to pay attention to some of the things, some of the excuses that you guys are giving, it doesn't make any sense to me. And until you give a better excuse, then we cannot follow it up. But if one display about sad. Remember, I don't know Butuzor, I don't know Royce, I don't know anybody. I'm just telling you the way it's supposed to be. And for some of you, oh, hand go touch you, you are attacking. Do you know that there's some people and some situation or some cases that you may, because you are already used to threatening lives or tying people, you think it's gonna be all like that every time. No. At a point, at some time in your life, you need to realize that some of this threatening that you guys are issuing, it doesn't worth it. We are not here to fight anybody. We actually appreciate your work. But the way you are making this look like you are the mini God, and without you, it doesn't make sense to me. Working together is the best solution. That's why when the whole thing started, I said, it is better not to join any party. Let me just sit back and see how the whole thing will surface. Let me know the excuses and the reasons behind what is going on. I waited to see excuses from Sona Akbarawa, who initiated the idea of coming on social media to banter his fellow comrade. And when the comrade respond, they will say, oh, you are leaking video, you are leaking picture. But you forgot when you leaked your mouth, when your mouth was leaking on social media. And by so doing, you have, used character assassination against somebody that people don't even see as a problem. Nobody's monopoly of violence. You may bring a propaganda that is deadly on somebody. The person may say, okay, let me cook my own propaganda against you. So you started crying. It doesn't worth it. So this kind of secret election, they have carried it out in the secret. The question is this: if they can come out publicly to elect Nkere, do you understand it? Even though it's not, I don't see it as election, I will tell you why. But pay attention. If they host a program on Zoom telling you that Nkere have been elected and have been promoted to acting prime minister, when they want to elect Minister of Defense, I'm not saying that the Minister of Defense should show his face. It's up to him for security reason. But if they can hide and execute that and come out in public to congratulate people, like what I'm saying, Biafran all over the world and all that. Look at the last part they said, and thanks to all the entire Biafrans worldwide rather. Now this part that he decided to thank Biafrans worldwide. How many Biafrans know that this election happened? And they will still come back to tell you who elected CS. Then he asked them, in the Biafran structure, COS and Minister of Finance, who come first? Is it Finance Minister or Information Minister or COS, Chief of Staff? There's one guy that normally asks me, what's the meaning of Chief of Staff? Since I told him the meaning, he has disappeared, meaning that he actually he don't know the meaning of the Chief of Staff. Just like the guy that Vision 555 that was filming and trying to swallow me on my live stream. I was laughing that day. These are people who are eager to invoke voodoos without checking themselves and their background. If you actually watch, if your hands are clean, all right. And I forgot to say something in the video that my response to Ajere, who claimed that people are blackmailing him, calling him names, using propaganda. He forgot the propaganda he used on a PM. How many eggs did PM break on his behalf? That's the story from that. I just want to flash that because I forgot to mention that. Now, let's go through there's one comment here that, he's the one that pushed me to react on this post from Royce. And that is a post from this guy called, what is his name again? Okute Biafra. He said, congratulations to our one and only General Igwe Butuzor for a new office. Woto Woto is our code. I don't know if Okute Biafra is one of the men on ground. I don't know. But sometimes it sounds like one. Now, one thing you need to notice from all these things, for some of us that believe that, Sana Parawa is the handler of Roy's account, I don't believe that. Personally, I'm not gonna lie. I cannot pretend and tell you that I believe that somebody is managing. I don't think that Chiamaka is one. I don't think. This is my personal opinion. Okay, I don't think that Chiamaka Jere is one managing the account. I don't think that Sana Baro is one managing the account. I believe from heart of my heart that the person that owned the account of Royce is Igwe Butuzor. That's my belief. I don't know him more. Yes, you may disagree, but that's my own belief. I believe that account truly belong to Igwe Butuzor. Because the person, Igwe Butuzor, have the opportunity and chance to stop all this nonsense. He have the chance. He's the only one that have the chance to even put things in order, and he may, without if he did not side Nkere publicly and did not side serious and come up and maybe decide to make a broadcast without showing his face and tell them what they want and the implication without having secret meeting. You see, sometimes this secret meeting, are you free today? Let's talk. Can we talk? That kind of thing sometimes is not good. There are some things that you don't need to go behind camera to handle. That you need to come up because if I now go I see a dear. What are those things? If you can bring third party, the person I'm with chance say why that you know and I go na why I will go na there. What is that thing? Because that thing is not so is not good. That's why you don't want to say it in public or to the hearing of another person. For you to be neutral and distance yourself from bribery and corruption, you need to avoid some secret meeting. I'm not saying that the Butuzor is a corrupt person, no. What I'm telling you is the way things is being done. But Butuzor had the opportunity to stop many things. That's just a fact. Because this Twitter handle have been making a lot of comment, believing that people may not know who is the person or something like that. That's why some people believe that the handler is Sona Barawa or Ajere. But I'm telling you that I don't believe that, neither of them. I don't think that neither of them. That's the truth. And that they like congratulating him is good. I'm not telling you, but the only thing you need to understand is that sometimes you need to remember that Biafran government is not tied on any individual. Like it's not tied on any one person or group. Yes, you may have your favorite people, and that you have the right. But remember, other people also have their favorite in the whole thing. The Okute Biafra said again, we love, we love you, that word, we love you so much. Don't look at what some Efulefu are writing online. Keep the good work. Sometimes, and he keep on replying to that by giving emojis, saluting emojis and all that. These are things you, you would have expected better from a high rank officer like that. You would have expected better, but this division actually comes from those who have the chance to stop and avoid some secret meeting that decided to, twist their mind and their actions. I'm not here to teach anybody their job, but even so, even though you are very good at in what you do, when it comes to public relationship, your skill should be top notch. Otherwise, people may misunderstand what you are doing. Public relationship is not about you coming online and make a post and rant or complain or dish order or threaten lives. That there are some things that most of these people have done that when you look at it, you will be like, wow, why? Like I said initially, I hold Sona Akbarawa in a very high esteem. But immediately he tried to dance this dance on social media, then he said no for me. And he don't stop there. He keep on even at this moment. He still when you read his post, you can see you know he's not coordinated. Sorry to say that he's not coordinated to my initial expectation that this guy is brand, his sound, but everything. No, sound. When I said you sound doesn't mean how you good you speak English. But the meaning of your grammar is what I'm talking about. The sense that your grammar produce is what I'm talking about. We are not dragging anything. I'm not your enemy. I'm just saying it the way it's supposed to be. For you to know that no matter how good you think in your department, in your own government, the same way you are criticizing other government is the same way others are criticizing you. Meaning that nobody is perfect until you learn how to work with your brother and sister. You don't just pretend that everything is okay. Without you, I can also move. Yes, you can move, but to an extent. You can't compare that your movement when you unanimously come together and agree to achieve one particular thing. It is not even too late, but they are making it look like they are hair bent and hair tied to achieve something. Oh, Ngozi Rebeze is this. Until now, you have proved zero proof of all the accusation. And you did not even stop. You keep on bringing it on, and you think that you're talking to a fool. That is a problem. That is a very big problem. Anyway, my people, I don't want to make the video to be too long. I just want to react on this because I am surprised that CRC is now Biafran government electoral department. They are the one, and for the first time in my life, to know or to hear that CRC, Conflict Resolution Group Department or Committee, is in charge of like electoral body of a country. Is unheard of. Only now from people who claim they know it all. I have not seen that in my life. And you go and check the meaning of Conflict Resolution Group or Resolution Committee. You go and check the meaning and what their job is meant for. It's not for election. It is never for election. It's settling conflict, dialogue. If you have to negotiate or maybe to talk something, to address something, or to try your best, try to settle issue by talking or by any manner of approach that you can use to make sure that you unify the body. That's their job. But this one, their own is to to disintegrate, to break down, and come on. Whoever that is, if you find yourself in that committee, you should examine yourself because you have failed woefully. Go and check the meaning of conflict resolution committee. Go and check what it means and their job, what they're known for. Stop deceiving people with your shenanigans. Anyway, my people, I just want to react on this. God bless you. Make sure that you like this video, very, very important, and subscribe to the channel. Tell me what you think about the particular video. I know some of them will, oh, you are talking to men of ground. Oh, men of ground, we're coming after you. As on what, one? You have a lot of people to go after, not me. Am I opposing threat on you? Have I ever said that I'm raising that you are gonna see this and see that? Threat is allowed. All right? You can threat and threat and threat, but don't forget that you cannot use threat to stop the truth. That's all I can tell you. I did not threaten anybody. I'm just saying state it the way it is without adding any insult on anybody. God bless you and see you again. Bye bye for now.